I'm here with Rapunzel, a new princess who was just found after she was kidnapped at 1 day old by some evil witch. Hi, Rapunzel.
Hi there.
So, your husband Eugene sent you to us. He says he's been acting strangely. Care to comment?
Well, how do you know? I was locked in tower for 18 years, and you think after that I'd be perfectly average, just a little quirk. The lack of fresh air must have gotten to me.
He says here that you hit him with a frying pan.
That was just one time.
On multiple occasions.
Alright, 2 times. He never lets go of that, I mean, he broke into my house, for God's sake. He could have been a ruffian or a thug or
Okay, calm down. Let's take a look at the video clip he sent us.
Fine.
I can't believe I did this! I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this! Mother would be so furious. That's okay. I mean, what she doesn't know won't kill her, right? Oh my gosh. This would kill her. This is so fun! I am a horrible daughter. I'm going back. I am never going back! I am a despicable human being.
So, I'd say you have some pretty apparent mood swings.
I guess so.
I mean, from the clip, it looks like you have bipolar 1 disorder. Did you notice the manic and depressive episodes?
I guess so.
So, from this alone, I'd say you have bipolar 1 disorder. But to make sure, we should probably give you some checklists that I have here of all of the symptoms of both manic and depressive episodes of bipolar disorder. Take them back to the palace and fill out 1 a day, and then we can assess the severity of your symptoms.
Fine, if it'll make Eugene happy.
Well, there you go. If your symptoms are severe enough, we'll probably end up giving you some lithium to level out your moods. And we could also give you some psychotherapy to help you understand and cope with your disorder better.
Okay.
And you should probably get Eugene checked for brain damage. I mean, taking a frying pan to the head on a daily basis is quite a heavy matter. Get it? Heavy? I'll be taking that. Try not to maim anyone before we see you next.
I don't maim people. It's just...
Rapunzel's illness will hopefully be hair today and gone tomorrow. Hair? Yeah. See you next time on Royal Pains.
I don't hurt anyone, honestly.
Sure, honey.
Hello. Today on Royal Pains, we have Princess Ariel with us, daughter of King Triton and wife of Prince Eric. She once was a mermaid, but she gave up her voice for human legs. We're going to delve into the depths of her mind, find out why she gave up her life for a man.
Well, you make it sound a lot more dramatic than it actually was.
Really? Then tell us why you changed your species to be with a man.
Well, life wasn't really so great under the sea, despite what Sebastian said. Everything just looked the same, and my father was really strict. Sometimes he'd blow up my treasures.
Yes, that's what the movie shows. But what were you really thinking, Ariel?
Well, humans have 2 legs. 2! And they can walk smoothly down the streets, and 2 legs. And they have no scales at all.
So, legs. Legs are what made you want to be a human.
No, not just legs. They just had freedom. The humans didn't have the restrictions that I had. I mean, humans could run and jump, and all mermaids can do is swim to same scene after same scene. I mean, being a mermaid just kind of sucked.
Why did being a mermaid suck? Was it the way you looked, the lifestyle, the stresses?
Well, if I'm being honest, it was just kind of myself I didn't like.
And what about yourself didn't you like?
My tail. My stupid tail. I mean, honestly, who could ever think that anyone looks good with one of those things attached? I mean, they're just big and uncoordinated and stupid and large and just plain ugly. I mean, I looked terrible with it. I hated myself with it. I felt like I couldn't be me with this monstrosity attached. I couldn't like myself with a tail.
Was there anything about you that you did like?
Not really, no. I mean, being underwater all the time, my skin was always wet, which caused some terrible acne. Oh, wait. My hair. I loved my hair. Bright red and always flowing. But really, that was it. Otherwise, I hated myself. I thought that no merman would ever want a spotty, hideously tailed creature like me.
Ariel, from what you've been saying, it seems like you had, or still have, a low self-esteem. Would you say that?
Oh, wow. I never really thought of it like that. But I guess you could say that when I was a mermaid, I did have a low self-esteem.
And now, as a human?
That was pretty great. You know, as a mermaid, all I wanted was to be part of that world, the human world, and now here I am. I mean, sometimes I'll think, oh, why would Prince Eric ever want me? I mean, I'm far from perfect. And I'll get that old sense of loathing. But then I look down and I see my legs, and everything's better.
And that concludes our session with Princess Ariel, the girl who suffered from a low self-esteem that ultimately resulted in her changing her species. See you next time on Royal Pains.
Hello there, audience. Today we're here with Cinderella, whose odd antics ever since her shotgun wedding to the prince after the royal ball haven't gone unnoticed by Prince Charming. Tell us about your time at the palace, Princess.
Oh, it's so nice and shiny and ever so lovely.
Oh my.
Oh, it is. It's splendid.
Sure it is.
It is.
So how was your life before the palace?
It wasn't so nice, unfortunately. Nobody ever talked to me, really. Well, they talked to me, but not nicely. My stepsisters and my mother, well, they would order me around and hurt my feelings and make me do things I didn't want to do. But I got through it okay.
Oh, that's sad. Would you say that made you extremely sad or angry?
Not really, no. I've always been a particularly happy person.
Really? Never would have guessed.
That's why I like the palace so much. Everyone there is just as happy as me.
Well,
all the time.
Oh my. So what you're trying to tell me is that your life has no downsides ever.
Pretty much. It's so great. I love the royal family, the royal bedrooms, and the royal meals, and the royal everything. Oh gosh darn it. Oh, pardon my French. Well, between you and me, no dresses at the royal tailor could ever compare with my handmade gowns.
You mean you dabbled in fashion before you came to the palace, right? How was that?
I didn't dabble in fashion. I could have never done it without my little friends.
You just said that no one ever said anything nice to you, and now you're saying that you had friends? Did you just have abusive relationships your whole life?
No, you silly goose. I said the humans never spoke nicely to me. The mice, on the other hand, were simply divine. They're how I stayed sane with my stepfamily being so mean to me.
The mice, you said?
Yeah.
Sane indeed.
What was that?
Nothing. So let's see that clip that your stepmother sent in to help us help you.
Okay.
I'll cut it with the scissors, and I can do the sewing. Leave the sewing to the women. You go get some trimming, and we'll make a lovely dress for Cinderella. We'll make a lovely dress for Cinderella. If you keep on believing that we will come.
Oh, those mice. They would make the prettiest dresses. Look at this one. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Cinderella, that was a video of you making yourself a dress and talking to non-responsive rodents crawling around on the floor.
Oh, sugar shoot. You can bleep that out of the show, right?
Bleep what? Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, no. I ripped the hem of my dress. Jacques, can you come out here for a minute? Oh, thank you. See, I just hemmed my dress again. I'm such a klutz. Can you fix it? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Oh, you guys are the best tailors in town. Oh, I know, Noodle. I know. Okay. Okay, see you at home. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have introduced you. That was Jacques and Gus, my little friends I was talking about earlier.
No one was there, Cinderella.
Of course they were. Don't be silly.
So I believe that you're exhibiting some very severe positive symptoms of schizophrenia with all of these illogical audio and visual hallucinations. Are you the leader of these mice/fashion designers?
No, silly goose. We're friends.
So you're not delusional. I'm going to prescribe you some dopamine blocking medications that should hopefully get rid of these hallucinations.
Oh, okay.
Those pills will make your life a lot easier, Cinderella.
Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you.
And hopefully within a few weeks you'll stop seeing those hallucinations and talking mice. Now, wasn't that wildly interesting? Hopefully next week on Royal Pains, our next psychiatric evaluation will be equally fascinating. Until next time. Hello again on Royal Pains. We're here today with Belle, who's here to talk about her adventures with the Beast. She searched out the Beast very bravely when she was trying to find her father because he had disappeared. And the Beast kept her as a prisoner, but somehow she came to love him. Belle, can you tell us about your experiences as a prisoner of the Beast?
Well, to put it simply, I was quite terrified at first. You know, I was in this strange castle with these talking household objects, and this Beast is my captor.
How did you grow to love the Beast?
Well, you know, as I said before, the first couple of days I was petrified, but eventually I saw something there. The palace began to feel like my home, and the Beast, well, he transformed before my eyes.
How so?
During my imprisonment, he yelled at me, terrified me, threatened me with violence many times. But then I started seeing in a different light. As I said, I was terrified at first, but then I began to feel empathy and to care for the Beast. It's a very hard transition to describe. The newfound attachment to the Beast turned into liking and then to love, and, well, it never went back.
Huh. Beginning to care for the person who kidnapped you? That's called Stockholm Syndrome, my dear.
But he wasn't harming me. No. He was just threatening me. Stockholm Syndrome. I've never heard of such a silly thing.
Well, Stockholm Syndrome is when someone starts feeling empathy or even love for people who are harming them or even just keeping them captive. It's a very odd and rare situation, but I can definitely see it in your experiences.
Wowee, I never thought that I would have a syndrome. It's not bad though now, right? I mean, the Beast is human and doesn't keep me captive or anything, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I guess it's not harmful anymore, but that actually is another thing that I'd like to discuss with you. You fell in love with the Beast when he was a beast, an animal, right?
Yes, I did.
Have you ever considered that to be bestiality?
I've never thought of it like that. When you say it like that, it sounds so crude, but I mean, he was a human before he was a beast. You should know that.
Well, the fact of the matter is that you fell in love with an animal.
Well, I guess I'll have to think about that, but what's done is done, right?
I guess so, as long as he's not hurting you anymore. But stay away from any threatening pets, because you might fall in love with them too.
I'll let you know that the Beast and I have a very happy marriage, and he doesn't hurt me anymore, and we have a very healthy relationship.
Well, there you have it. See you next time on Royal Pains. Ciao.